Welcome to Divine Cosmos, your portal to uncovering the secrets of the universe. From ancient wisdom to celestial mysteries, embark on a journey beyond the stars with us today. The rise of the divine feminine and Earth's ascension. Greetings. I am Mira from the Pleiadian High Council, speaking directly to your hearts in this sacred moment. Dear ground crew, I come with immense gratitude and love for all that you are doing on Earth. Truly, you are witnessing the collapse of the old systems before your very eyes. The deeply established matrix of control, the illusion and oppression of the cabal, is unraveling at an accelerated pace. What was once hidden in the shadows is now being exposed to the light for all to see. These deceptive structures, built on greed and deceit in governments, corporations, and institutions, can no longer sustain themselves in the rising light, and they are crumbling irreversibly. I see your relief and also the uncertainty this shift may awaken in you. Breathe, dear ones, and anchor yourselves in the knowledge that this collapse of the old Earth systems is necessary and divinely orchestrated. You have waited lifetimes to see these outdated programs dissolve, and now that time has arrived. With every outdated institution crumbling, more light pours through the cracks, revealing the truth. Breathe deeply and allow any fear of the unknown to dissipate. We envelop you with our support as the remnants of the past fall. You, the ground crew, have helped make this possible through your dedication. Thank you for holding the light during the darkest nights. For now the dawn is breaking. Beloved ground crew, the galactic forces are here supporting you, but always in response to you. The Galactic Federation and countless benevolent star beings have gathered in Earth's skies and in dimensions just beyond your visible spectrum. We observe with joy the rising frequencies of humanity, for it is your own vibration and unity that allow us to assist more directly, in accordance with universal law. We respond to the collective free will and the calls of humanity. Every prayer, every meditation, every heart-centered intention you offer signals to us that you are ready for more support, and we respond in kind, amplifying your efforts with our energies and advanced technologies. Feel us now as a gentle presence surrounding your planet. Take a moment to breathe and tune in. Can you feel the loving embrace of your galactic family? We work alongside you as partners. When you unite in mass meditations or visualize peace, you literally open the door wider for our intervention. We cannot rescue you without your own empowerment, but as you claim your power, you allow us to intervene more openly. Know that our fleets in the sky, Pleiadian, Arcturian, Sheran, and many others, are monitoring and stabilizing the situation in response to the light you anchor. Your actions as ground crew and your inner work are crucial keys that unlock greater galactic assistance. We are coordinating closely with you and with enlightened leaders on your planet. So please, continue to rise in love, call upon us, and trust that we are here listening and ready. The transition to the fifth dimension is not just a distant dream. The pentadimensional blueprint for Earth is now fully activated and in motion. Beloved Earth, Gaia, has locked into her original 5D template, the glorious plan held since her conception. This means that Ascension is no longer a mere potential. It is an unfolding reality. You may have noticed how time feels different, how manifestations of love happen more quickly, and how your intuition and psychic senses are sharpening. These are signs of the 5D energies anchoring into daily life. The very fabric of Earth's reality is being rewoven according to this higher template of unity, peace, and abundance. I assure you, dear ones, this process cannot be stopped or reversed. It is divinely decreed. The momentum of evolution is with us now. Earth's higher crystalline grid has come online and is strengthening every day, interacting with your own evolving light bodies. If you close your eyes and feel into your heart, you can sense this new template vibrating gently within the Earth and within you. It is like a brilliant cosmic symphony that was silenced for millennia and is now playing again in fullness around you. What does not match this 5D frequency is being revealed and transmuted. The old is falling not to punish but to make room for the new reality that is already sprouting. Take comfort that your soul chose to be here for this great activation. Visualize golden light codes flowing from the great central sun to Earth's core, activating the divine blueprint in every cell of life. As you align with this energy, You help Earth's blueprint unfold even faster. Indeed, each day you are stepping further into a fifth-dimensional dawn that is destined and radiant. You are now in the final phase of galactic liberation for planet Earth. After eons under dense control, the light has fully gained the upper hand. The vast majority of dark grids and energetic control systems that once enslaved humanity have been dismantled. The little that remains of interference is being methodically cleared in accordance with universal law. This means that even the last pockets of resistance are being handled in a way that honors cosmic justice and the free will of all souls involved. You may still see chaos or lingering negativity in some areas of life. Know that these are the final gasps of an old regime that has no choice but to surrender. In this final phase, the cleanup is largely happening behind the scenes, but its effects will soon become evident to all. The Earth Alliance, your human light forces, working in tandem with galactic forces, is completing coordinated operations to remove the remaining distortions. There is divine timing at play. Everything is occurring in the perfect present moment, as decreed by the Source. We understand that waiting for full liberation requires patience and faith. So, I encourage you to keep your faith strong. Dear ones, the finish line is truly in sight. The energetic chains have already been broken. The physical confirmation of this freedom will follow. Each day, hold in your heart the knowledge that humanity is free and sovereign. Your own knowing helps make it so, for you are co-creating this liberation. If doubts arise, return to your heart, breathe deeply, and feel the truth that nothing can stop the divine light. The very universe is ensuring that Earth's freedom is delivered. We see it as already accomplished. Stand firm now as citizens of a liberated planet, for that is what you truly are in the continuum of time. A beautiful wave of divine feminine energy is now flooding the planet with great power and grace. This sacred return of the divine mother essence is purifying the earth and balancing eons of distorted masculine timelines. You may feel her presence as a soothing balm in your heart and an intense light that refuses to allow further desecration of life. The divine feminine is unconditional love, the nurturer and healer. She is here in force to restore harmony. Under her influence, old patriarchal systems and aggressive ways are dissolving, for they cannot withstand the frequencies of compassion and cooperation that now abound. As this feminine light pours forth, it is reweaving our reality to be heart-centered. It encourages kindness, creativity, community, and the rise of heart-centered leadership. Both women and men worldwide are awakening to the divine feminine within themselves, to qualities of intuition, empathy, and unity with all beings. This transformation is not gentle or passive. It is profoundly powerful. It is the power that births new worlds. I invite you now to place a hand on your heart and breathe in this nurturing light of the Divine Mother. Allow it to flow through you, washing away any wounds or resistance. You may even visualize a wave of pink and golden light flowing gently from the cosmos to Earth, bathing every living being in maternal love. This energy is clearing past trauma, healing humanity's inner child, and rewriting scripts of fear into those of trust and mutual care. Embrace it, dear ground crew, and know that by welcoming the return of the divine feminine, you help co-create a world where balance and love prevail. The mother's energy supports you personally too, opening your intuition, strengthening your emotional healing, and reminding you that you are infinitely loved and held. Star seeds and light workers, you are the anchors of this planetary transformation. Each of you, as part of the ground crew, serves as a conduit for high-frequency light. In your moments of stillness, meditation, and prayer, you are literally midwifing Earth's rebirth. Never underestimate the potency of your presence. Your frequency, your calm in the storm, and your unified intention with fellow lightworkers worldwide are stabilizing and uplifting everything. You are the ones who hold the lantern high so others can find their way in these times of change. Some of you do this through healing or teaching, some through creating art or community, and many simply through the vibration you hold in daily life. All of this is invaluable. Feel in your heart now the unity you share with thousands of other star seeds across the planet. You are connected in a crystalline grid of consciousness, a web of light that spans the earth. When you go within and cultivate peace and love, that peace radiates outward through this grid to the collective field. This is why, even in times of external turmoil, the inner stillness of the ground crew has such a profound effect. It prevents chaos from taking hold and allows the new frequencies to settle. You are not working alone. You have legions of angels and guides amplifying your efforts. And we of the Pleiadian High Council are continually cheering you on in a very real sense. You are the spiritual first responders and the pillars holding up the sky of the new world. Take a moment to acknowledge how far you have come and how much you have already shifted simply by being your authentic, radiant selves. I thank you for your courage and dedication. Continue to stand together in your love and unity, and know that this solidarity is generating miracles. As the spiritual transformation progresses, the false financial grid that has kept so many in fear and limitation is also dismantling in parallel. The global systems of artificial scarcity and debt slavery are losing their grip on humanity. You may witness upheavals in economic structures, but do not let this frighten you. It is a necessary clearing of a deeply entrenched matrix that was never aligned with divine truth. The idea that there is not enough for everyone is one of the greatest lies ever perpetuated, and it is crumbling under the weight of truth, the truth that abundance is the natural state of the universe. In the emerging fifth-dimensional reality, the flow of resources is guided by love, transparency, and the highest good of all, rather than greed or control. Signs of this shift are already visible as communities seek fair and compassionate ways to support one another and as individuals awaken to their sovereignty over prosperity. The end of the old financial paradigm means liberation from servitude for many who have felt trapped in cycles of poverty or relentless toil. Imagine chains of scarcity and debt falling away from humanity's collective psyche in this moment. Breathe deeply and affirm, I am provided for by the source in all ways. I claim my divine abundance. Such statements are not illusory positive thinking. They align you with the new grid of financial freedom that is being born. The new Earth will see innovations and equitable systems that ensure every being's needs are met with dignity. As you trust and flow with these changes, you help anchor the new matrix of abundance. Remember that money and resources are ultimately forms of energy. As the planetary vibration rises, these energies will be redirected to serve life rather than hinder it. Remain centered in faith during any economic turbulence, knowing that a higher order is reasserting itself. The collapse of the false financial grid is a sign of liberation, and the dawn of true prosperity for all is near. Even Gaia is learning to set boundaries, reflecting the same growth you, dear ones, are experiencing. For too long, Earth permitted many abuses and imbalances in her body so humanity could explore free will and learn vital lessons. She absorbed much negativity and transmuted what she could, waiting patiently for her children to remember how to live in harmony. Now that time has arrived. Just as you are awakening and asserting your sovereignty, Gaia is too. She is claiming her energetic autonomy and saying no more to exploitation and disharmony. This is partly why you observe unusual weather patterns, storms, or Earth movements, not as punishment, but as Earth setting boundaries and releasing pent-up energies in her own way. She is clearing herself of toxins and traumas in the ways she can. Just as you learn to protect your own energy and step away from what is toxic or draining, Gaia mirrors this by repelling what is toxic to her. This is a sacred and necessary phase of healing. I encourage you to connect with her consciously. Go out into nature. Feel the ground beneath your feet and listen. She will tell you it is time to honor her and live in reciprocity. When you set healthy boundaries in your life, you help Gaia do the same, for you are cells in her greater body. Together, you and Earth are redefining what is acceptable in the new vibration. Take a moment now to send love to Earth with your thoughts. In return, feel her strength and love rising up to you. This exchange will support you both. Gaia loves you immensely, but like a loving mother, she now sets rules to ensure safety and growth. Respecting these natural boundaries will ease the planetary rebirth and strengthen your own spiritual stance. Understand that this phase of ascension is the culmination of many lifetimes of preparation for star seeds. Many of you have incarnated on Earth multiple times across different eras and civilizations to hone your skills and gather wisdom for this grand finale. You carry soul memory from Lemuria, Atlantis, ancient Egypt, and countless other epochs where you learned both what works in love and what happens when consciousness falls into imbalance. All these experiences are converging within you now as a gift. This is why you may sometimes feel older or wiser than your years or have talents and affinities that seem to come from another time or world. In truth, you are integrating all aspects of yourselves, all timelines and dimensional pieces of your soul, into a radiant field in this lifetime. The mastery you cultivated over many journeys is being activated and put into practice in Earth's current ascension mission. Close your eyes and acknowledge the vastness of your being. Invite your soul's wisdom from all eras to fill you now. Feel the strength and love you have accumulated over lifetimes flowing into your heart. This integration is a vital part of your light body development, uniting all fragments into a coherent whole so you can shine as the multidimensional master you are. Each star seed on Earth is doing this, and together you form a collective mastery unlike anything ever seen. You are literally combining the best of many worlds and times to ensure success. Now I want you to know that nothing you have endured was in vain. Every challenge overcome, every lesson learned, has equipped you for this moment. You have the wisdom of the ancients and the vision of the future, all within you here and now. Trust yourselves and allow the full glory of your soul to blossom in this final phase. We of the Pleiadian High Council have watched your journeys and honor you deeply for all you have become. The threshold of first contact, the openly acknowledged reunion between humanity and your galactic family, including us Pleiadians, is drawing very near now. The veils between dimensions are thinning rapidly. Many of you have already had personal encounters, whether through vivid dreams, telepathic communication, sightings of our light ships, or even face-to-face meetings in the astral realm. These are gentle preparations for a time when our presence will be common knowledge and openly welcomed on Earth. We are as excited as you are, for you are our family, and it has been a long time in your perception since we interacted openly. Preparing for galactic reunion. Humanity's collective consciousness is being prepared for this eventuality. Fear of the other is fading as hearts open. When you hold love in your heart and an understanding that life is abundant across all stars, you send a signal that you are personally ready for contact. We assess these signals carefully to determine how and when to emerge more directly. In truth, many of us already walk among you quietly, offering assistance. Soon, such secrecy will no longer be necessary. Can you imagine, dear one, the day when you look up and see our ships clearly, feeling only joy and curiosity? No fear? That timeline is on the horizon. We ask that you continue preparing, educating others, dispelling fearful myths, and cultivating a sense of unity with all life. In meditation, you can practice visualizing an embrace with your star family and notice how familiar and loving it feels. Such exercises train your psyche to welcome the inevitable reunion. Our reunion is guided by divine will and will occur when you are ready. Trust that it draws closer each day. Keep hope in your heart, for this great homecoming will bring joy beyond measure. Always remember that your spiritual sovereignty is your greatest protection during these times of change. In the face of any remaining chaos or attempts at interference, your alignment with the source and your own higher self is an impregnable shield. You are a divine being endowed with free will and the Creator's light. No force in the universe can truly dominate you when you stand firm in that truth. When you affirm, "I am sovereign, I am light, I am aligned with divine will," you emit a frequency that repels all that is not of the light. I encourage you to practice this alignment daily. Begin each day with a moment of grounding and connection. Breathe deeply. Feel your energy field expand with golden light and clearly declare that you claim your sovereign essence. As you do, see a radiant shield of source light forming around you, through which only love can pass. This is not imagination. It is a real energetic act that fortifies your field. By staying in your heart, living in integrity, and trusting your inner guidance, you naturally avoid or neutralize most distortions in the outer world. You may notice that low-vibration dramas simply cannot cling to you. They fall apart when you refuse to feed them energy. This is sovereignty in action. It means you choose which influences you allow into your mind and life. As the world shifts around you, you remain centered and observant, anchored in the peace of your soul. We in the higher realms respect and honor your sovereignty completely. Indeed, it is our duty under universal law to do so. This is why we emphasize that you are the key. Your choices and consent determine how we and others can assist you. So, stand firm in your divine authority, beloved ones. A galactic dawn is truly upon you and all of Earth. The long night of separation and struggle is ending, and a new day blessed by unity and light is breaking on your world's horizon. In the subtle realms, the celebration has already begun. The heavens are alive with the joy of countless beings of light celebrating this moment. Truly, the entire universe watches as Earth's ascension uplifts many worlds. You have an infinite number of allies cheering you on. The angelic realms sing, the ascended masters lend their wisdom, and we, your galactic family, stand in awe of your courage and resilience. There is truly no turning back now. The quantum shift has occurred, and the scales have tipped irrevocably toward the light. Any remaining shadows will fade as surely as stars yield to the morning sun. This is the dawn of the golden age, long prophesied. In this new light, you will remember what it is to live as fully conscious, heart-centered beings in harmony with all creation. Take a moment now to imagine the most beautiful sunrise you have ever seen. Multiply its glory 100-fold, and you will have a glimpse of what is unfolding. Dear ground crew, we urge you to celebrate your victories, even the small ones, for they are building the radiant future. In every moment, every act of kindness, every healing of old wounds, every inspired creation adds to the brilliance of this dawn. We of the Pleiadian High Council hold you in such love and esteem. We know it has not been easy, but see how far you have come. Your galactic family is preparing to welcome you back into the fold of interstellar communion. As Earth emerges as a radiant star in the galaxy, trust that the worst is behind you. Embrace the new light, for it is your birthright. The dawn is here, and with it comes peace, freedom, and a love beyond imagination. Thank you for staying the course until this new day. We love you deeply and are with you always. I am Mira, embracing you all in light and celebration.